How can we tell the difference between distribution and reaccumulation? It's actually pretty simple. I'll break it down for you right here. If price forms a trade range of sorts, and after multiple attempts to break down, instead rallies back above, done. That's how we know. Just like I said before, is this true distribution or is it really some masked reaccumulation? That is the big question right now. So we're at a very critical point. Are we going to just thermo nuke down, proving distribution, confirming distribution, where the play would then be to not be in any alts, and have zero faith in the market for the foreseeable future? That is the takeaway from distribution. Or is this going to rally again, break? Remember, I had this kind of downtrend guy right here. Is it going to break above that yet again and start a new trend to the upside? Should that happen, I'm not going to fade it. This would be a third time, right? So here's your first time, here's your second time. And if you're selling into it, or if we have some kind of pump up back into the range, that is, in my opinion, more than likely going to turn into true reaccumulation. By the way, what should you be doing right here? Should you be selling and shorting? No. Bear with me. Not yet. Typically, anytime the shorts are loading up, they get you baited. Almost every time. At least through this entire range. Maybe it's different because we're starting to break down at these lows. Sometimes you get weird, squirrely things happen. But just FYI, this is not like where you run out and slam the margin short, because the market's starting to do that. All right, just had to put that in there. Just put that in there. Now, what else is interesting about that level is, let's look at Josh's Carpe Noctem's Ichimoku settings. So this shows us that if you don't want to see an edge-to-edge, a potential edge-to-edge setup, we don't need to see any more days close below the level where today closed. Today closed 46.9, just under 47. We do not need, the bulls do not want to show any more price closes, any more daily closes down here. But the 12-hour slow moving average, which is also a pretty decent little thing to look at. Like historically, it does act as support on any kind of plunge. A lot of times, not every time, but a lot of times. There is precedence for it. This level is 44,000. So we've got from 44 to 40, with where a lot of support should be. Who knows? Place your bets. 42,000 is the top of the cloud on the 12-hour. Again, we do have precedence for price bouncing off the cloud itself. So take your pick. So cloud is looking like it's going to flip green on the daily. So the question is, what does that mean? That means we now have bullish support. So let's go back to the start of the bull run, back at like where it plummeted to 3K, 4K, whatever it was, bounced back to 9 or 10, found support, and then full sent it. See this cloud? This is like there are buyers for days, for centuries down here. This should give you a lot of confidence that we're not going to break. If we do break into it, you're not going to break through it. Something like that. So bonus points for if you get the slow and fast moving averages to cross above a green cloud. As Josh likes to put it, this is where you take that margin long you tell your grandkids about. So what I suspect is happening is all this price action, all this stuff we've seen might be just the foreplay before a really bullish quarter four, or some kind of impulse move in quarter four. See, because this is all this action has really just flipped a red cloud into potentially a green. Because Ethereum is like hella bullish. This rounded top, let's start with this. So I am not an Ethereum maxi. I do not think that Ethereum's going to outperform Bitcoin. I don't think that it's like our savior, blah, 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 all the memes. I don't subscribe to any of that, okay? And I call it a rounded top because this is a reversal pattern. If you go back and look at macro reversals, what they look like, this is an option. This is one. It's like the top part of a hamburger or something. So what happens is price ping pongs around and eventually gives way, and it's a complete like 100% reversal. Sucks. But this was something we were looking for. So when the market broke up, when it did this, and then 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 this, this is very bullish. This is a very bullish thing. It'll show it as a breakout. So not only did Ethereum have a multi-week top break upwards. Okay, not only that, but a multi-month. So this goes back all the way to May. This consolidation pattern, breakout, consolidation, breakout. This is May, June, July, August, into September. The 1st of September, we're finally getting a breakout. That's a big deal. And I'm not an ETH maxi. Okay, but there's no way you can look at this and say that this is not important or not significant. It is. So we have Bitcoin breaking down, arguably breaking down. All right, it hasn't really broken down. 46.8 is kind of revisiting lows. Hasn't really broken down yet, but Ethereum is showing so much strength that the pair right here is breaking to the upside. So where is it headed? Well, if all you took was this and the measured move of this little consolidation meme, I'm going to call it a meme because look at this. If we showed on like the hourly, this was not a picture perfect pull flag pull. This was actually several breakdowns. Level formed breakdown, level formed breakdown, level formed breakdown, full send. So I don't know what that's about. I can't tell you. But it's strong as hell. So if we measured this impulse to here from the breakout, which is how you would like typically, if this was a very clean, clear flat, like pull, flag, pull, you would measure from here to here and then from there to there, right? That's how you find your TA measure, the measured move, the kids say. So the measured move would be 0.08 Bitcoin on the Bitcoin pair. Sorry, 0.08. Your price target is actually up here. Now, if that's a little too rich for your blood, what you can actually do as well is the 1.618 extension. Oh, which is actually lines up with that. Okay, never mind. I thought it would be lesser. I thought it'd be like in the halfway. I was just kind of speculating. So the impulse move from low to high and the 1.618 extension of that is literally the same as our measured move. So that gives us a high degree of confidence. So 0.083 is roughly the measured move target. Very interesting. So we're going to put that on here. We're going to see if that hits, you know, in later streams. Oop. Measured move target. I'm telling you, it all comes down to Bitcoin. 100%. It's in Bitcoin's court. If Bitcoin rotates, like if it moons to the upside, that's what I mean by rotates. If this is just some big fake out and we move back to the range highs and then full send, then we're talking about the next macro leg of the bull run. Like 2x's on everything you can buy. Okay? That's when we pop this guy. We're going to open the wine bottle up when things are like confirmed bull. So if this can break to the upside and give us a really, really good sign that things are actually bullish and it was just a fake out, ha, everything's fine, then that would give you any buyer a high degree of confidence to diamond hand whatever leading into December. Keep your eyes open. Watch for this downtrend break. Again, take this very, very serious. If we get a nice break to the upside with this little double bottom or even like a macro double bottom, whatever, this would be a really good case for macro reaccumulation. I had to think of the right word. Reaccumulation. So break down would be bearish confirmation. Break up would be a very strong case for reaccumulation. And in that case, probably watch Bitcoin dominance for whether you should be in alts versus Bitcoin. And at some point, for God's sake, get out of your alts, get back into Bitcoin, and ride the Bitcoin leg up. That would be the bullish deal. I'm just some jackass. I am a nobody. Just doing my best.